Good evening to those near and far. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, the Great Wen. Our game is set in 1980s London. This is chapter 27. The date is still Saturday, January 10th, 1981. Let's meet our vampires this evening.
Hello, I am J.S. Maxwell. I'll be playing Alistair Mosley.
Hi, I'm Sage. I'll be playing Kaz Allison.
My name is Charlie Wise, and I'll be playing Bella Rubin.
And I'm Katarina Albrecht, and I will be playing Ren Monroe.
Monroe. Okay, so as we left off, last game, because it was almost a month ago, and I think we could use the recap. Bella helped Slim with Slim's problem and tossed it into the River Thames. The hunters have begun hunting the coterie. Zafir is concerned about the Sabbat creeping into the city and Marie missing. We should lay low while the hunters and the Cam duke it out. We'll help the Anarchs and the Independents. Juliet did not survive the meeting with the Bone Gnars.
Oh.
Whoa.
Marie's name came up on the list of names acquired from Theo's list. Bella had Daniel investigate Allie and his family, and it was less than productive. Kaz stays behind to teach Slim, but the coterie goes to the Toad and Turtle, a vampire bar. There, Allie and Ren pretend to be a couple, and they stumble on the Templar in the basement. He is flirty, but his statement of power is strong. Now, does anybody else have anything to say about what happened last game?
Did not know Juliet was killed. That's news to us.
Whoops.
Nope.
That was
also news to the universe, because in V5 she's alive.
Yeah, I know.
I surmised that from the way that Tyler was acting the last game, but it's nice to have it confirmed.
Sorry. Kaz would probably find out at court.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an oops on the GM's part.
Whoopsie doodles.
Whoopsie doodles. Who am I? What's going on here?
Who am I?
So you guys are at the top of the stairs in the Toad and Turtle. And Kaz and Slim are at Elysium with Daniel. And Court is missing a Tyler. Because Tyler is on mission in the Toad and Turtle. However, as far as he is concerned, the mission is failed at the moment, but he hasn't technically exited the bar yet, so we will see what happens. Notes.
So weren't we hightailing it out of there and grabbing a cab? Or was there another part of the plan?
We didn't have another part of the plan.
We barely had a first part of the plan.
Yeah.
I feel like we have barely escaped up the stairs with our necks.
No, he told us we could go.
Yeah.
He said if you leave, you can leave peaceably. So we did that.
Yeah.
Did he mean leave the bar, or did he just mean?
I mean,
Well, at least the basement.
Okay, so we can breathe if we were breathing.
If you were breathing.
well, we can breathe.
Kitty,
The
you are
lungs still
making this
work.
really hard. There is a cat like right here, and she's making it very difficult to reach my keyboard.
My dog's new favorite place is literally on a curtain.
Do we want to go outside?
Yes.
Okay. You are all outside within the group of vampires and humans that are smoking cigarettes and chatting.
Let's move away from that group.
Okay.
Because it's the three of us plus Tyler.
Correct. And were Bella and Tyler pretending to be a couple?
Yeah, I think they were, weren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a look of almost relief on Tyler's face as you guys move away from the group and you are out of the bar, and he no longer has to do this ruse that he is in a relationship.
I get it.
Also,
Ren
as
lights up the stairs.
Raven, as a note, Raven Stromdans is currently engaging in a prior engagement, so he will not be joining us today. If he joins us, it will be in the chat.
Gotcha.
Okay. What were you saying, Ren? I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
He lights a cigarette. That's it. And starts chain smoking profusely.
Chain smoking.
Yeah, pretty much. Anybody else want one?
Nah,
Kaz, probably.
Kaz is at Elysium.
Oh, that's right.
She's at the High Gate.
well, should we return to Highgate and report what happened?
What did happen? I mean, we met the Templar.
You met the Templar.
We met the Savant leader.
The Templar has power over me. That's what we found out. Ah, get him out of me.
Phrasing.
Take that as you will. Okay.
If I drink a lot of blood, does it get flushed out? Do I run really fast? What can I do, guys? This is
You
terrible.
gained presence. If you remember correctly, you gained presence for every time you drank the blood
Gosh darn it.
that you never used.
I didn't know how to use it. I was saving it.
Basically, anytime you're in public, you can turn on presence and people notice you.
Ah, yes. Damn it.
Which, unfortunately, in V20 means burning of blood.
It does.
Well, is it even useful? Right now? Do I even have it? Is it gone now? Did I just go on a trip for no reason?
I'm going to give you a point of presence at the moment because I'm being benevolent.
Oh, my stars.
However, you don't necessarily want people to look at you right now.
That's true. It'll make getting a cab easier, though.
It might.
Uh-oh.
I don't
Yes,
think we need one.
we don't. Does Tyler have a car?
Right.
Bella drove you guys.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
To Elysium. then.
Yeah.
Okay, to Elysium. Tyler is still kind of like covering himself up in the back seat and eyeing the streets. I would love to tell him things he saw, but I'm not going to reveal that. Elysium itself is vaguely tense. The hounds are all wearing rifles, all except Tyler. The muttering and the gossiping are whispering of the hunters and the werewolves and the wonderful blood in the...
What are they saying about the hunters?
that they're worried about the impending doom that is the raid on the Highgate Cemetery.
So people do know now.
Yeah.
Weesh.
The Candyman has to offer. Several are mentioning not drinking it because of the blood binding effect.
Those people are intelligent.
At least no one is talking about the Nosferatu anymore. Okay, so Kaz and Slim.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm here and I'm still unsure as to whether or not I should tell the people that matter that I fucked up.
Did you take care of the fuck up?
It's in my apartment. No, we threw it in the River Thames.
Yeah.
Then no.
Okay. So
don't bring unnecessary heat on yourself, dude.
That was kind of my thought. Bella told me to tell, and
I did tell him at first, but then I said, you know what? Don't tell them if it's not. If it doesn't matter.
Not worth it.
Like, we took care of it. Doesn't matter anymore.
Doesn't matter anymore. Okay. So you mentioned wanting to teach me things. So how did you get sired? Because from what I understand, my case is not a common one in this circle of vampires.
Yeah, your case is a kind of a special one. I don't really want to talk about my siring, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's totally valid, and I'm sorry.
It's okay, but I will tell you that my sire did stay with me. For a couple of months after I was embraced.
Okay.
Taught me what I needed to know. They didn't shove me in the dirt and wait for me to wake up, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't taught shit.
I know. So if you have questions, you are welcome to ask me.
Okay.
And I will do my best.
So are we at war currently against other vampires?
That is a complicated question. being a vampire is an inherently political struggle.
Oh, that doesn't appeal to me at all.
It doesn't appeal to many. And I have opinions that I should probably not express in Elysium.
Oh, then we shall reserve that conversation for another time.
I think that's wise.
And Daniel's on the side, just like watching this exchange.
You may have gathered from my general appearance and demeanor, I don't have the best relationship with authority.
Yeah, I never really subscribed to that either.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why I was the bassist in a punk band with Bella.
That makes sense. That's why I roadie for punk bands. So that's why my previous haven, my former haven, my beloved former haven, was in the basement of a punk club.
What happened with your former haven?
Hunter raid.
Oh.
Well, basically there's a nest of hunters really close to it, so I don't feel safe there.
Oh.
And a haven should be somewhere that you feel safe. So that's the thing.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm hoping that after this situation with the hunters that I will be able to go back. Because I missed the mermaid.
So how do we take care of how do we take care of the hunters?
Take care of the hunters? That is a really good fucking question that I don't have the answer to.
Oh, I see.
Because we're not talking about... See, if it's 1 or 2, maybe 5, we can take care of it. You know, the coterie that we have, we're pretty adept at taking care of situations. But we're talking like dozens of hunters.
So we're outnumbered.
Our coterie is outnumbered.
Oh, well, looking at the people up by the throne there, we're not the only ones preparing for this raid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we have been passing the information on to them so that they could prepare for the hunter attack.
Okay.
But they didn't want to fucking listen to us.
Well, apparently someone listened.
Apparently someone listened. Boom goes the cannon.
Yep. Outgunned.
Mm-hmm. Outnumbered, outplanned.
That's the line. I knew I was messing that up.
Gotta take an all-out stand.
Yes. I was like, what are the lyrics?
Gonna need your right-hand man.
Da-da-da-da.
Yes.
Hi, Barrett.
Sorry. Don't mention Hamilton to me because I will not stop.
Sorry, I mentioned it. I was like, oh, Sage will appreciate this.
I do very much.
Anyway.
I was actually singing You'll Be Back to myself before the stream started. So.
Oh, that's fun. Every time I see anything about Meghan Markle, I think of You'll Be Back. Anyway.
Okay. Well, you guys make idle chit chat, basically. Drink blood, hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel is also making chit chat which is kind of out of
Character for him.
character for him. You see the coterie come back to Elysium. They walk in the gate, and I'm going to let you guys reconvene while I bio real quick.
Okie dokie.
Shoot. So what do you all know? Continues to chain smoke aggressively. Hi, everybody. Anyway, how's your nights going? Tell me something positive, please.
I'm
You were
really
with
loving this. Well, I assumed Ren was talking to me.
Yes, but anybody.
So I'm really loving this new shade of nail polish that I'm putting on while I'm leaning on a tombstone.
It is quite fancy. What color is it?
It's black, obviously.
Well, it's quite nice.
New shade?
Indeed. It is called... What is it called? It's called Power Outage.
Ooh,
Love
that's
it.
fun. I wonder if it's got similar pigment to that black that's like really deep. Oh, that one guy patented the black, right?
Vanta Black.
That's
Yeah.
it.
The blackest black that exists in the known universe. Vanta Black.
Yes.
Very interesting pigment, that.
The whole story is kind of fascinating.
It is.
Somebody retaliated and made a blue that he's not allowed to use.
It's a pink. It's like a hot
It's a pink.
bubblegum
Yes.
pink.
That's it.
What's bubblegum pink?
The pink that Anish Kapoor is not allowed to
Ever
not
use.
allowed to buy.
Oh.
The whole Anish Kapoor Stuart Simple Vanta Black pinkest pink thing,
Mm-hmm.
which we
That
should
has
not
new
know
nail
about
polish.
because
It hasn't happened yet.
it hasn't happened yet. It is anachronistic.
There's a time warp.
So
Alright.
we met the Templar.
Oh,
He seems to be operating out of the Toad and the Turtle, and he's leading Sabat.
And he's
Oh.
passing around his blood, and he's just using people. It's disgusting and despicable. Can I kill him?
I don't think you can.
Damn it.
I mean, you could
even,
try, but
even if you could, I don't think that's your call to make.
Well, I just want all the traces of him gone. It's gross. It's gross. It's manipulative and gross. And he's creepy. And he's just mean. And I, for one, think he should not be allowed to live, period.
I mean...
Unless it kills me, and in which case, keep him alive. But torture him, unless that hurts me.
So, am I meant to infer that you have a blood bond with him?
Look, I had the blood. I thought it was just a good time. I thought the person was dead. I thought it was some weird human. How was I supposed to know? I'm only 1 year old. Nobody's... Ah! I'm freaking out. I'm sorry.
Ren,
I just have no chill.
Ren,
Huh?
darling,
Yes.
chill, relax, cool your pits. I'm not accusing you of anything.
No,
I'm
I feel stupid. I'm
trying-
creepy. It's creepy. He's all up in me. Ah!
I mean, that does sound rather unpleasant. So perhaps we need to mention this new information to... Yeah?
I just lean into Slim and say, she's been around for a year. learn faster than that.
Mhm.
So what's a blood bond?
If you drink another vampire's blood, it's amazing, but they can also control you.
Control you?
Yep.
Ren is starting to feel a pull on her mind. It's like a compulsion
Oh,
to
God.
leave and go back to the turtle. It is up to you. So roll willpower.
Okay. Power.
Difficulty 7.
I don't even know what my willpower is. I think I have like.
Oh, right,
Power.
your sheet. Right.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, only 4. That's what you get for being a vampire. Dice rolly.
I'm gonna go with like, okay, difficulty 6. You said, or 8.
Or 6. Oh, I'm
I've
counting
been.
for you, my love.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But you just ran it. No, here we go. All right, so 2 successes anyway.
yay! Ah!
So you are feeling that compulsion, but you have control of yourself. You know you should be with your coterie because safety in numbers. And they've been there for you so far.
Right. I'm debating asking one of them to handcuff themselves to me. Don't let me leave, guys. That guy is pulling on me. I need a cigarette. Is there something I could do?
I could chain you up if you want.
I
have
am
some
Mike.
stuff.
Oh, good. Okay. I might take you up on that. So
There
far, I'm
are
okay.
there are trees in the cemetery.
Cool. So we'll do this. If he happens to pull me again. Do I need
my stuff isn't here. It's in my haven.
Oh, well then.
I don't generally travel with it.
That's fair.
But
I have an extra strong sash in here somewhere. Starts rummaging through purse. Aha!
It's a scarf.
It's silk. Aha!
It's silk.
Just don't let me leave, please. I don't want to go back to his. Bleh. Bleh.
Has Tyler gone back to the
He has gone back to
prince?
the hounds.
To the hounds?
So can we assume that he is relaying the information?
You can pretty much assume.
Okay.
Can I stab him with my mind since we're connected? What can I do to this Templar? How do I cut it out?
Well, I think the only way I know is to wait.
Oh, it goes away?
It takes a minute, but says Daniel.
A large moment. Yeah.
Well, as long as it's not forever.
It's not forever.
He's so creepy. Also, has anybody told anybody else? I'm hearing people talk about this fancy blood, and I was with them, and they should not. Who's spreading the message to not do it? Why is he doing this?
Well, the message would be spread by the prince if
Or
Tyler's telling.
anyone who knew of the Candyman, says Daniel.
I hope Teddy's okay.
But the news of who particularly is the special blood is not
Still
something they would know. We know.
It's not something that they know. They just know it's kindred blood.
And we now know that it is Sabat blood.
Do you think he's in with the hunters?
Sabat, generally, no.
Hunters
Why is-
don't care about Savat or Camarilla. I think they care about vampire and kill vampire. Maybe kill werewolf too. I don't
This just seems like odd timing for him to be passing his blood around, blood bonding to people. What's his end game? Can we figure out his end game? I don't think he let me figure out his end game. Can I reach out with him with my mind while we're blood bonded so I can try to like figure out what his end game is?
You can try.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use this.
You have a 4 in aspects? Question mark.
Yes, I believe I do.
Yes, you do. Also, I'm going to give you that temporary one point of presence.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can telepathically link with him.
Cool. I'm gonna try to see what the hell he's trying to pull.
All right. How are you going about doing this?
I don't know.
You have contact. You have contact.
I was going to reach out with my aspects and like paw through his mind, or do I just ask? I don't know. How do I figure this out? Somebody help me.
You hit a wall.
Damn it.
And he says, "Nah,
What are you even doing this for?
Come hither."
No. What's your plan, you jerk? No, that's not gonna work. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I disconnect because this is going nowhere.
Do I disgust you so?
Yes, this is gross, and I did not agree to this. Well, sort of I did, but I didn't know it was you. I didn't realize you were alive. I was hoping you were dead, and it was just a good time. I had no idea what I was doing. This is not my type of tea.
It's still a good time.
It's not a good time. You're a creepy creep. And you're doing it to a bunch of people. Why? Are you in?
I'm imagining Ren like talking having this one-sided conversation, screaming at the air.
Well, she's not saying it out loud. She's just like,
like maybe 1 or 2 people for fun, sure. But like the entire Elysium, what the heck, man? Why is this fun for you? Why?
Why? I have a purpose for you.
Okay, great. I'm so special. Thank you. Whatever. I know I'm special, dude. Why everybody else? Why?
They're special too.
Okay, great. Everybody's special and you need to collect them all now. Like, you think that's fun?
Yeah.
Is this for fun or do you have like a more sinister end game here? Because it's like, to me, this is just creepy and sinister. Granted, we're vampires, but like, dude, come on.
You can't say that you would do the same.
I'm not denying what I would or wouldn't do here. I'm just asking what the heck you're doing. I know I do it for a good time or to get lots of numbers at my shows. I know, reviews are important. This does not seem like any logical use of blood bonding to me, other than gross, creepy, or possibly deadly.
Reviews are important.
Well, I review you 1 star. Maybe not even that. Half a star. Creepy, gross, and you could have done this way better. Like, throw a party, man. If you need to be praised, like, have a party. Invite people. Let them know what they're getting into. People will come. Apparently, they all know kind of what they're doing here, and they're still drinking your blood. I don't get it. Seems weird to me. Well, okay, not entirely. It was a good time. But, like, also not. Why?
You can't say that you don't appreciate the power that you got from it.
I am not denying that, though. Honestly, if I had realized it, I would have definitely done it on opening night. So I could have looked amazing. Like, come on. You're going to offer this and have it be all gross and blondie and bleh. Like, at least let people use it appropriately.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, you don't make sense. So
No,
I think
you don't make sense.
yeah. No, you. I've had enough of you. I'm leaving, and I hope you enjoy your gross plans. Ugh.
Ren, are you having a spasm?
I was trying to get inside the Templar's head and see what he's plotting, but he's just being all weird and special plans, and everybody's special, totally talking in circles, not even telling people what's going on some sort of weird power trip. Ugh.
Like, how did you think that was going to work? No offense, but like, this dude
I don't know.
He's evil. Did you think he was just gonna like James Bond monologue about his plan and like let you in on it?
I mean, there's always that. I hadn't thought of that one, but I was hoping he'd slip up. Lots of people do.
Because I don't want to be funny, but if he's smart enough to get his blood out there, blood bonding multiple people at one time, he's probably smart enough to not reveal his entire plan to a 1-year-old vampire.
Point taken. I don't know. I was just trying
Really no offense,
something. I wanted to use my powers for good, Kaz.
I appreciate that. My problem now is, have you closed the link? Because
I thought I did.
if you haven't, then he's just listening to everything we're saying.
Help me close the link, close the link, close the link. What do I do? What do I do? Ah!
I don't know. I've never been blood bonded.
I've never been blood blinded. Well, I mean, I guess I have been, but I didn't know what I was doing. Somebody, quick, punch me.
You try to put down the shutters.
Okay.
But he catches it and pushes it back up.
Fuck. I'm stuck, guys. Run away, run away. Tie me up. I don't know what you need to do. Here, somebody take the silk scarf. Just tie me to this thing.
Come
somewhere.
hither.
No! No!
I was gonna say let me go and chain you up, but I don't really want this creepy fucker knowing where I live.
Okay, we'll take this silk scarf. Somebody tie me to this thing. Here, it's a gravestone. It's tall. I can't climb up it. I've never been good at climbing. Just tie me, please. I do not want to go with this nasty man.
We could chain her up in her haven.
So he can hear us right now?
Don't let him know where I live. Probably
I don't know if he can hear us or if he can just access her thoughts.
Ren, ask him if he can hear us.
Can you hear us? He's not going to say anything.
Come
this guy's
hither.
He's talking to me again.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything useful from this link.
Can somebody punch me out? Just make it stop.
Can we just, like, tie her up and ditch her?
Daniel says, hey, I can go to the apartment and pick up your kit and bring it back.
You know where it is.
I'll be back.
Okay.
And he exits the high gate.
Exit stage left.
Mm-hmm.
I will temporarily fasten her to a tree with the silk thingy.
With the silk. It's not quite long enough to reach all the way around the gravestone. So the most you can do is like tie her ankles.
Okay, I'll do that.
If we really want to hold her in place, we could just stake her.
No!
I am not staking her. That's barbaric.
Afterlife.
No, staking you doesn't kill you, remember? It paralyzes you.
Yeah. This is worse! What if one of his henchmen comes and carries me off like a little loaf of bread? Slather me with butter.
I don't know if Gorilla Glue was a thing available in London in 1981.
No.
Duct tape? No, we have duct tape. Why don't I carry duct tape?
Why don't you carry duct tape? What's wrong with you, Ren?
Good question. I know. It's always useful.
Well, just sit yourself down and I'll at least tie your ankles.
Okay. Does anybody have any ideas? Al, you've been alive for a while or dead for a while? Alive, dead, dead, alive? I don't know. What do I do? Undead. Yes.
You don't listen to him. And you don't drink vampire blood.
Mm.
Okay. So what do I do? Put my
think-
fingers in my ears and just start singing?
I don't think that's going to help because he's reaching you within your mind.
Okay, I'm
Maybe
gonna
if
put
you could play elevator music in your head, possibly that could work. I don't know.
See, this is like mental powers, and it's not really what I'm trained in.
Okay, well, I will just sing every most annoying. Ooh, I can sing Tomorrow from Annie over and over.
No. I will state you.
In your head. Think
No,
it.
we are not going that route. I have a Walkman. You
What's
can
another
listen
annoying
to a
musical?
cassette.
Okay, great. Anything. Something
And I-
annoying.
Hand her my Walkman with, I don't know what's in it, Sex Pistols or something.
Thanks.
There, just drown him out.
I like this band. I didn't know I liked this band.
That's an interesting reaction.
Is it working? Do I need to roll for it?
Are you trying to
Drown him out with music.
drown him out with music? Go ahead and roll subterfuge plus intelligence. No, wits.
Oh, wits. I don't think I have either of those.
We'll have to check her sheet.
You should at least have a 1 in wits. You have a 3 in wits.
Oh, I do. Okay, so that means I'm 7, 6. What's the difficulty level?
Currently, you have 5 plus your auspex, which is 9.
Okay. So 9 difficulty.
Sorry, hold on just a second.
You're good.
Okay. Wits plus subterfuge plus auspex versus his stuff. 9. Say 8. He has to beat 3 successes.
The Battle of Mind. Nice.
Sex Pistols versus the Templar.
He just beats you out. So
I don't know if this is working, guys.
Okay, well then give me my Walkman back.
Okay, well, here it is. Should I try Annie? I can sing really loud in my head. I don't have to sing it out loud.
You go ahead, and Kaz puts on the headphones and listens to the Sex Pistols instead.
Inside my head, I'm putting on the performance of a lifetime from Annie.
Okay.
It's
Try
loud.
again. Try again at a higher difficulty.
Okay.
So 9, 8. No, 9, 9.
Okay.
We're just like standing around having a break.
I got 1 success.
Oh, I just put it in the wrong channel because I'm smart.
Oops.
I was like, no.
There's no bot in DMs, Sako.
There's no crying in baseball.
Hey, I got that reference.
Ooh.
Huh.
It works.
Yes. Annie for the win.
You can no longer hear him, and as far as you can tell, he's still like there,
There, but he's not.
but
pulling.
he's like
Just bafflement. Just sheer bafflement.
this is the song that never ends.
Yeah.
It goes on and on, my friend.
Some people say. Okay.
Started singing again, not knowing what it was. Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
All right. So the prince, who has been basically consorting with her hounds, and she takes her throne and calls for court.
I'm paying attention.
The keeper of Elysium, Robert, calls for... There's a name beyond just the name that Oh, it's already open. Good job, Sako. I am prepared. I swear I am.
You're good. It's one of those mornings. Days? Mornings?
NPCs, of which I have a nice long list. Will Slim Jacobs please come to the prince? And Slim is like, and does what he is told.
What did Bella say?
Hmm?
Bella said something.
I give Slim like a thumbs up. Encouraging.
Will the real Slim Jacobs please stand up? He stands in front of the prince, and the prince basically says, kneel. He does so, shivering. You have been a thorn in my side, and you only promise to be more of one. He's like, I've been good. I haven't done anything, and I cleaned it all up, and everything's fine. Cleaned it all up.
No.
I take Bella's hand.
She motions to the hounds, and Ariadne and another of the
Wait.
Hounds. There we are. And Niev, who is a Bruja, they take him by the arms and they start to escort him to the depths of the cemetery. And he struggles.
I stand up and I'm like, what? What? Why are you? What?
You will be quiet or you will join him.
I
I grip her hand tighter.
And he is struggling and screaming, and they are dragging him into the depths of the cemetery.
I'm
Does
Please.
anyone else have anything to say on the matter?
I have a lot of things to say. Why are you? What has he done? Like,
He's a shovelhead.
not in his will. Like, they made him. And what does he have to do? He hasn't done it.
He confessed that he violated the masquerade.
I mean, kind of under coercion.
Do you say that out loud?
Look, he didn't mean to. He's really seems like a nice guy. Like, we can't. What if he's on our side? We
Rin,
can use him.
shut up.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You're in a hole. Stop digging.
Elysium is closed for the next 4 days. On the 15th, I recommend coming armed and ready for combat. Court adjourned.
Can I run to where they took Slim?
Are you going to
Currently, Alistair has you by the wrist.
I am resisting. I am resisting.
Bella,
that would
stop.
be Alistair's strength and brawl versus Bella's athletics and dexterity. Difficulty 6 on both fronts. Unless, like, Bella's using celerity or something.
Oh, shit. It's the best I could have done with that.
Can I add my celerity to this?
Are you going to?
Yeah.
You may not need to. You just have to be
You
two
may,
successes.
yeah, you have to. There's a threshold of 2 successes.
Okay.
So it's up to you as to whether or not you are adding your celerity to this.
I am adding my celerity.
Okay. Burn the blood and add the dice.
Yeah. Two successes as well.
Oh, attacker wins. So, Alistair still has you in a vice grip.
Let me go.
Bella,
No.
we can't do anything.
Not
There's
hearing
too
you.
many of them.
Ariadne looks over her shoulder at Kaz and gives a warning look.
But he didn't do anything wrong.
I know he didn't do anything wrong. We know, we understand. But if you go after him, they will kill you too.
I'm not holding you here to hurt him. I'm holding you here to save your life.
So what? They're going to kill him?
Probably.
I think I'm gonna storm off.
And where are you storming off to?
I don't.
Just somewhere that isn't here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna drive away.
Drive into
Oh.
night.
Okay. You hop in your car and you exit stage left. And Alistair is essentially like, damn, there goes our ride.
I have
No.
pets here, Al. It's fine.
I'm not worried about the ride. I am worried about her getting herself killed.
Can she survive an auto accident?
Not getting killed that way.
Ah.
Coming back is what I'm worried about. Shall we exit?
Has Daniel come back?
Daniel comes back. Look, you can kind of see that his brow is furrowed under his mask. And he says, I just saw Bella leave in a huff.
Yeah.
Did I miss something important?
You did. The hounds have taken Slim.
Did he do something?
I don't know, but the prince seems to think so. We just barely stopped Bella from going to him.
From what?
Yeah, sorry, you roboted out for a second.
I said we just barely stopped Bella from going after him.
Well, good thing she didn't.
Yeah.
We need to leave the premises.
We do need to leave the premises, and we need to figure out where we're storing Ren, because we can't store her here.
Can we go to her apartment?
Can
Ren?
we take her to your old, your ex haven?
I mean, sure, but
isn't it being surrounded by hunters? Yeah.
It's close to hunters, but
maybe just drop me off at Teddy's and I will talk to him, and hopefully that's maybe a good idea. Maybe it's not a good idea.
I
don't
don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know what Teddy's relationship is to the Templar.
That's fair.
let's get out of Elysium and then have this conversation.
Let's go to the mermaid.
All right.
So Ren uses her presence to call a cab. It stops on a dime and says, "Where you going, Toots?"
We're going in the mermaid. Can you get us in there? And fast if you don't mind. And also, if I happen to be yes, I'm having a night. It's been a day. Anyway.
Ren.
Yes.
Shush.
Oh.
He doesn't need your whole life story.
No problem, doll.
You're a doll. Thanks so much. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. Everybody hop in the back.
Okay.
And he drives you to the mermaid. It is an uneventful ride.
Excellent. We will go straight to the back entrance and into my old haven.
But ching.
Oh, Cliftinifer, I love you.
The mermaid is open. They seem to have done their repairs, and there's a band playing.
Cool.
So it seems like it's back to normal. Maybe. The guy behind the bar sees you come in and is like,
Hey, it's been a while.
hey, where have you been? There have been like shows and stuff, and they've been a man short.
I know, I'm sorry. I had some stuff to take care of out of town. It was really last minute family stuff.
Oh, I get it. Okay. You might want to talk to the manager. You might be out of a job, but I'll vouch for you.
That's totally fair. I mean, I kind of expected that. I still have some stuff in the back storeroom. Do you mind if I
mean, you're at my casa, su casa, something.
I mean, I'm still paying rent on it, so
you are. Okay. He like pops up the bar so that you can get back there.
Probe his mind and see about the hunters. I don't want to die.
Ren, just chill. Calm your tits.
It's okay. It's okay.
So we go to my haven.
You go to your haven, and it's exactly as you left it.
Excellent. Okay, Ren. You have got to stop trying to probe everyone's minds.
But it's so useful. Well, and dangerous. But both.
Negligibly useful. Supremely dangerous.
Okay. I just don't want to die.
I'm trying to have you not die.
That's fair.
So
That's fair. I'll shut up.
Number one.
Hmm.
Just cool it with the mind probes. Number two. Not everyone needs to know your whole life story.
You get the impression that the Templar knows your whole life story.
One of these days, you are going to give something away that we don't want given away. In fact, you've already done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
So just there is a thing between your ears. I really need you to use it.
My dad said that to me a lot.
I understand why. Now, I'm not particularly happy about this.
Daniel is standing there with the bag full of things.
But I am going to chain you up.
Okay. I'm here. I'm quiet. I'm throwing away the key. I mean, let me. Yep.
Okay. There are some rings at the back of my haven, on the back wall. I am going to chain you to those rings. You will not be able to leave. So at least, pillow? Yes, I will give you a pillow. I will make you comfortable.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Her mouth is bigger than all of them.
I like what Jenny just said.
Daddy isn't happy about
Daddy has lost her patience at this point.
Daniel is watching this like, I didn't know you did this. I've been missing out on the fun.
We can have this conversation another time, I think.
Absolutely.
I don't think trying to keep a member of my coterie from walking to her own final death is the appropriate time for this discussion.
You might remember that I have some spec ops types in my coterie.
Mm-hmm.
Should we like put them on guard duty?
Oh, yeah, that might be a good idea, if you wouldn't mind.
Is it possible to put them on guard duty for Bella as well? Make sure she doesn't head back to Elysium.
I can put one on each.
That would be really useful.
Okay. And he exits the haven. You assume to go to the phone.
Awesome. Okay. Well, we're just going to hang out here until I'm just going to hang out here until the spec ops dude arrives. And then when we're done, I need to go back to my New Haven. And, well, I need to go back to my New Haven. Allie, I would like to talk to you when Miss Dictaphone over here isn't in earshot.
Well, just finish
Agreed.
tying me up and leave me. I'm fine. I have nothing else to do.
You are currently tied up, and there is a lock involved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm good, guys. You can leave. Figure things out. I will say nothing.
Are waiting for the special ops guy so that
we know you're safe.
Yeah, so no one can walk in and do anything to you while you're chained up.
Oh, that
Allie,
sounds good. That sounds good.
Can you stay and keep an eye on Ren while I go and talk to the manager?
Yeah.
Awesome. I will be right back. And I head up to find the manager.
You know he's probably in the office. You enter the office, and he's like, "Long time no see."
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had like serious last minute family emergency crap and like had to bolt. I totally understand if I no longer have a job.
Do you still want a job?
I totally still want a job.
Okay.
But I am going to have to go back and deal with more family stuff. So I'm probably going to be gone for like a week, 10 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, big drama.
Big drama.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let me roll for this. You have persuasion plus wits.
Hang on, let me get my sheet. Persuasion is a V5 thing.
Oh, shit. Subterfuge.
Subterfuge and
wits.
difficulty.
6, but there's a threshold of 3.
Oof.
I can't promise that you will still have a job when you come back, but
that is totally fair.
Maybe we can reassess when you come back, and we'll figure out if we have space for you.
Awesome. I really appreciate it, and I'm really sorry that I just like disappeared. Like I got a call and I had to go. There was like no time. I didn't even pack up. Like
obviously, I thought something happened to you.
I mean, it kind of did, but like not to me, to my family. But same difference. I still want to keep renting my space, though.
Oh, yeah, sure. If you can manage to get money to me,
Yeah, I'll make a plan for that.
okay.
Standard agreement still in place?
Standard agreement still in place. Just give
Rock
it to the
on.
bartender, and he'll give it to me.
Awesome. I will see you when I get back from dealing with more family shit.
Is there anything I can do other than like we reassess your place here when you're done?
Keep having awesome bands play?
I'm gonna try. It's
Sweet.
the dead of winter, and people don't want to leave their houses, so
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna jet.
Okay. By the way, here is the last of the pay that you weren't here to collect.
Oh, sweet.
I hope it helps.
It totally does count up. Is this enough to cover my next month's rent?
About half.
Okay. Take it back, and I will get you the other half.
Oh.
In the next couple of days.
Will do.
Sweet.
Will do. And I know you're good for it.
Awesome. And I head back to the Haven.
You see more people in masks and hoodies come into the bar. There's 2 of them. Daniel intercepts. They chat. One of them follows Daniel to behind the bar.
Awesome. I will go and meet up with them.
It's getting tight, but you managed to get back in. Daniel is there. Allie is there. Ren is there. And this different dude.
Different dude. So I will go up to the different dude and say, "Hey, I'm Kaz. Thanks
Hi,
for
Kaz.
stopping by."
You can call me Mr. Brown.
Hi, Mr. Brown. This is one of my havens. Make yourself comfortable.
I think you have a lovely daughter.
Just
Never
take
mind.
all the tension out of the scene. Anyway, yes, just make yourself as comfortable as you can, given the circumstances.
So am I protecting her from people coming in, or am I protecting her from leaving?
Both.
Both.
Both. Okay.
We don't quite know what we're dealing with. Well, we know what we're dealing with. We just don't know how it's going to manifest.
She's blood bonded to someone very old and very powerful, and she has the capacity to try and get out.
So, I know some phlebotomy. There's a chance we can bleed her out and refeed her.
If that'll work, awesome.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. I'll arrange that. He kind of like gives this look to Daniel, and he exits the Haven. You assume to go to the phone.
Sinister.
Hi, JL.
Hello. Okay, so Ren, you're going to be safe here with Mr. Brown. Do what he says. Listen to him. Do not give him lip.
Oh, Mr.
You
Brown.
trust him? We trust Mr. Brown? What if he looked weird when he left? What if? Okay.
Oh, wait, he's not there. Wait, hey, Mr. Brown is still there, right?
Mr. Brown is just exiting. So you might be able to catch him before he leaves.
Mr. Brown, don't say anything in front of her that you do not want the Sabat knowing about. We
He
don't
just
know.
blinks at you.
That's who she's blood bonded to, and
Ali, he's Spec Ops. I think he knows what he's doing.
okay.
Not just that, but he's also Nosferatu, and you suspect they're really good at secrets.
I mean, kinda. So yes, Ren, behave. If I find out you gave him lip, there's going to be hell to pay. In fact, there's going to be me to pay, which is quite a bit worse. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold my
And
hand. Okay, never mind.
pat her on the head and I leave back to my new haven.
Am I going with you?
That's up to you. I would like to talk to you out of earshot of other people. So yes, if you would like to.
Yes.
The band is playing, and you know that nobody will hear you talk.
Okay. I still would rather have this conversation in my own space. So, yeah. Daniel and Ali and I will go to New Haven.
Okay.
Not New Haven, that's a different place.
That's a different place, but the haven that is new.
The haven that is new. Although, I mean, we could go to New Haven, it would just take a while. Okay. I don't want to be in London on the 15th.
I appreciate that, yeah.
I am going to go and visit some family. In the country, away from all of this.
I feel like I should be here for my coterie.
I appreciate that.
Especially since I have them running errands for me.
I totally get that.
I don't intend to be anywhere near Elysium on the 15th.
Yeah, me either. But I will probably be in my haven acting as dispatch.
Yeah.
How are we feeling right now about what happened?
Which happened?
This evening.
Not great. My trust in Prince, which was already almost fucking nothing, is really fucking nothing now. I don't trust the cam to keep us safe.
Is there interest in moving against them?
You mean
overtly or covertly?
Covertly.
Oh.
In what sense?
I have thoughts.
Thoughts of anarchy?
Thoughts of
independence?
I mean, our like situation with the prince is tense as it is. What if she comes out of this okay?
What if she doesn't know that we are the ones doing things?
Are we the ones doing things?
What kind of things?
Not yet.
I'm confused.
we happen to know of 2 groups who, aside from the hunters that are attacking on the 15th, who would benefit from having the Camarilla taken down.
Yeah, the Anarchs and the Sabbat.
I was thinking less of the Anarchs and more of the Lupines.
Given what the Lupines did to Juliet, I am not touching that with a 10-foot barge pole. Quite aside from the fact that they're big fucking giant dogs.
Yes.
Juliet.
Oh, Bella.
See, I kind of wish Bella was here because I think she'd want in on this.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you not to do whatever it is that you're thinking of doing. You are a grown-ass adult. You can make your own decisions. If you want to talk to Bella about it, I'm not going to stop you, and I'm not going to stop her. I don't want to be in London. I just don't.
What I'm thinking is just finding a way to tip off the wolves and the Sabbat that this attack is happening on the 15th.
I can tell the rats.
I think the wolves already know. That's what Juliet and Tyler went to tell them.
That doesn't mean that they know. That means that because Juliet and Tyler might not have been able to tell them.
Yeah. The Lupines aren't exactly negotiators.
Yeah. Look, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. I have things to take care of outside of the city, and now is as good a time as any for me to go.
Hopefully there's a city when you come back.
Hopefully. Daniel?
Yes.
If I get back from my trip on or before the 15th, could I join you at dispatch?
Sure. It'd just be the 2 of us.
That's okay. I'd rather be there than here.
I can't promise that the hunters won't raid the sewers.
Hey, at least if they raid the sewers, we'll be together.
That's touching. Okay. If you're back, then you know where to find me.
Yeah.
I have. Do you have an idea of where Bella might have gone?
Probably. Oh, there's a couple of places. She might have gone back to her apartment. She might have gone to the Anarch bar. Or she might have tried to get in touch with her old bandmates.
Okay. I will send Mr. Mr. Black to those 3 places, I guess. Well, 2 places anyway. I can't say that he is gonna go to each of the bandmates' houses just to make sure they're fine, I guess.
Right.
But do you know where Bella lives?
I believe I do.
Okay. Pulls out a notepad.
Pulls up my address book.
And they, trade information. Okay. I will send Mr. Black her way.
Daniel, do you know any way to get a message to the wolves?
Like I said, I can tell the rats.
Well, the only thing that I really want to get to them is that hunters are attacking the Camarilla on the 15th, and they can do with that information what they will. If
Okay.
they want to go in and shake things up even more, cause more damage, I would not be opposed to that.
Everybody
That's
will
dark,
be.
dude.
I
I
heard.
just said that. I said that's dark, dude.
That is unleashing catastrophe on anyone in their path. Especially if they decide to put together a war party.
And I am at a point where I think that the Camarilla deserve that.
Oh, shit. There's a lot of elders in the Camarilla.
And
What if they win?
then they win. Like I said, this is not
Moving into the shadows, etc.
this is not me stepping out. If the Camarilla win, I didn't do anything.
Right. Okay. I have errands to run, so I'm gonna bolt. But you know where to find me, and I wish you safety. Oh, here, hold on. He opens up the sock drawer, pulls out a sock, pulls out money. You might need this.
Thank you.
It was a clean sock.
That's not what's puzzling me. I need money.
The farther you get away, the better.
Okay. Can I have a kiss before you go?
He lifts his mask, and you see his hair lip. And he reaches in.
Yay, kissy kissy.
Yay, kissy kissy.
Okay. Take care of yourself.
You too.
Be safe.
Yeah, seriously, I'm going to second that. The Nosferatu should not be pulled into this.
They're probably going to want to fight. Maybe not on behalf of the Camarilla, but on behalf of the Nosferatu.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if there are werewolves involved.
Well, I'll leave that decision up to you whether there are werewolves involved or not.
Ugh.
This is just
Yeah, no pressure.
it'll let you know how much danger there is.
Yeah, that's true. I wish I could leave town too, but I can't.
And while they're chatting, I'm packing my bag.
I'm going to stick around in town.
Okay.
Mainly because Ren doesn't have anybody, and Bella's in the wind.
Okay. He writes down a phone number, gives it to Allie. This is where I'm going to be.
Okay.
If you need to get a hold of me or you need to get a hold of either Mr. Brown or Mr. Black, we can coordinate.
Excellent. All right.
I guess this is where we all split.
Yeah, I guess so.
He takes your hand and squeezes it.
Squeeze, squeeze.
I would like to do something. As all of this is happening, I am imagining Bella driving away, tears, blood tears wetting her eyes, and those tears drying up, and she dries them off, and those tears turn to anger. That sadness turns to anger. And she drives into a block. She doesn't know where. She drives into a block, parks the van there somewhere dark, and she walks several blocks and finds herself in front of the hotel where the hunters are.
Okay.
She waits for someone to pass by.
Someone steps out of the hotel to smoke a cigarette.
I would like to spend a blood point to up my strength.
Okay.
And I would like to come up behind them and clinch. That would be a strength plus brawl.
Okay.
Strength plus brawl, and I'm going to spend a willpower.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
6.
Difficulty 6, because he doesn't see you coming.
1 success.
It is enough. He is your prey.
And I do the kiss. Drink his blood.
You gain. How many points are you taking?
I'm taking all of them.
Fill yourself up.
Mhm.
And he drops dead.
I'm going to spend a blood point of celerity out of there.
Okay.
And I'm going to drive. I'm going to drive back home. I'm going to park the van near my apartment.
But not at your apartment.
Not at it. And I'm
Mhm.
not returning.
Okay.
I want to park it enough so that Darla can see the van, but not going. But not. I don't. I'm not going in.
Okay.
And I'm walking away.
Okay. All right. Is there anywhere that you are going after the fact, or is that for next episode?
I think I'm gonna leave it for next episode.
Okay. All right. Ren is chained up at the Mermaid, where she is being guarded by Mr. Brown. Mr. Black is he sees your van but loses you. Daniel is headed to the sewers. Kaz is headed to the train station, I assume.
Yes.
And what is Alistair doing?
Alistair is going to the Toad and the Turtle.
Oh. They're like, well, welcome back.
Except before he goes in, Mask of 1,000 Faces.
Roger that.
So he is not trying to look like anyone in particular. He is
Just
just
different.
trying to look not Alistair.
Right. Okay.
Oh look, it's not Alistair. Hello, not Alistair.
Hello, not Alistair.
And he is heading downstairs.
The Templar is still there, and there are bottles, like jugs, basically, of his blood, like piling up in the back.
Is the other guy still there too?
No.
It's just the Templar?
He looks tired.
What?
He looks tired.
I go up to him. Well, not close to him, but close enough that he can see me and to see that I am there to address him.
Who are you?
I'm someone with information. There is going to be an attack by hunters on the Camarilla Elysium on the 15th. Do with that information as you wish.
Want some blood for the road?
I'd rather not, thank you. And I head out.
He lets you leave.
And I make sure that, well, as soon as I'm out of eyesight, I'm going to celerity out of there so no one sees, so no one can follow me. And then I go home.
Okay. That said, we will wrap up game there. That was tense. That's one experience to everybody. I'll add the experience. Well, I'll add the experience to Ren's sheet once Kaz gets the total.
Once I do the accounting.
Thank you for the accounting.
I have a question. Should I roll something for like murder?
For your hierarchy of sins,
Yeah.
we
You're
can
so
do that at the
sweet about
beginning.
it.
We can do that at the beginning of the next game.
Okay.
That way, if you feel remorse, and you might be able to retain your humanity. However, your humanity is going to come into question for sure.
Yeah. I expected as such.
Yeah. I assume you left the body where it was.
Yeah. Didn't move it. Didn't hide anything. Just.
Totally gonna set off the hunters.
Yeah. That's the point.
Yep. I
like,
saw that when it was happening. I'm just like, oh, clever girl.
It's like, hey, the 15th is like way too far ahead. Why don't we
Way
just
too far ahead. Yeah.
It's way too far ahead. Why don't we like make
Spur things on a bit.
make it come faster? You know.
Some of us are stirring the pot.
Excellent. All right, let's do goods, bads, and uglies.
Trying to save her friend. I don't blame her.
Good is that we shook things up a bit this time.
Yeah, you did.
Bads, I have been in a brain fog and not feeling so hot today.
Yeah.
So I wish I was better able to contribute than I was. And I am going to give the experience to Bella. Because all of that.
Because all of that, yeah. Kaz?
Goods, I finally got to do some things that I've been itching to do for a couple episodes now. So, yay.
Yay.
Bads, I'm also fairly low energy today because of stuff. But I think it went okay.
Ugly?
Ugly, I'm going to give to Bella for acting in character.
Ren?
I thought it was a lot of fun. I was glad I was able to kind of like perk up a bit. I like that everybody seemed to have like some story time, and yeah, Bella really shook things up with her murder. So I'm down for her trying to save her friend. So she also gets my fight too.
Who gets your ugly?
Oh, ugly? What? The point goes to Bella, but the uglies, I don't know.
No, the ugly is the point.
Oh, okay, yes, okay, gotcha.
Ugly is the
You
point.
just kind of like muddled the last of it, and I didn't catch it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Bella's murder was very badass, so point to her.
Good. That was intense.
Yeah.
A lot of twists. Some twists. Some emotional moments. That. A slow beginning, but like then again, we're all in the haze.
Especially at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday or Sunday, you know.
Sunday haze sucks, but hey. And my XP, I'm gonna give it to Allie for stopping me in character, and also like that Sabbath thing and the toad and the turtle.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. Today was an off day because it was done on a Sunday rather than a Saturday. We will be back on Saturday the 28th at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Oh.
She's gone!
Oh no!
Ah!
The storyteller's been shot!
And we will catch you guys on the flip side.